If you have a debit card or a credit card, you need to know about this right now.
Nationwide scam now reported in Tennessee.
And it's called ghost tapping.
Scam alert about ghosts tapping into your credit card information.
And don't forget, it's not just happening in the United States. It's spreading fast across the world.
How does ghost tapping work? What is the process of this ghost tapping?
Most kinds of fraud require physical contact with a bank card. Ghost tapping does not. Scammers just need...
Ghost tapping is a two-step process, really. The first step is...
In this video, I'm going to show you what ghost tapping is and how it's getting more dangerous than before. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to protect yourself right now and what immediate steps you should take if this ever happens to you or someone that you know. Watch this. If you want to stay updated on things like this, subscribe to the channel today.
Katie Moore is live in our newsroom. Katie, how do we protect our money and what are these scammers doing to swipe our personal information?
Kelly, most kinds of fraud require physical contact with a bank card. Ghost tapping does not. Scammers just need a wireless payment tool and to be a few feet away from you. And just like that, they can easily access your financial information, ruin your credit standing, and you are left to pick up the pieces.
Tap to pay is a common payment method being attacked in an uncommon way.
You're in a crowded place, make sure that you have, that you don't have your wallet out.
Ghost tapping, it's a way scammers can access bank card information wirelessly. If your phone or wallet is out, you could be susceptible. O'Brien thinks anybody can be a victim of this.
Sometimes these folks will just take out small amounts, and they may still have that information locked into their device, and then they could maybe draw out bigger amounts later if you don't recognize that.
Now, remember when we talked about this before? They couldn't go through your purse. They couldn't go through your wallet inside of your pocket. It's more dangerous now, and also it's not just happening in the United States. Check this out.
How does ghost tapping work? Well, cybersecurity strategist Evert Driehaus joins us now from Delft in the Netherlands, and he has studied it a great deal. Evert, thanks very much for your time today. Perhaps you could start at the beginning. What is the process of this ghost tapping?
Ghost tapping is a two-step process, really. The first step is that victims are being enticed to give up their card information. This is done either with SMS text messaging, so smishing we call that, or for example with fake web shops. Now, they are convinced that they need to make a very small payment. This might be a toll booth payment, a parking ticket payment, something like that. So when the victim gives up their information, they also give up their one-time password in order to authenticate the payment. But now comes the smart part. The criminals use that information not to make a payment, but they use that information to provision the card in an Apple or Google wallet. So they use that same information and that one-time password to really steal the card and to make a copy of it on a criminal phone. But now comes the second step. They're not going to use that stolen card on that stolen phone directly. What they want to do is deploy a small group of henchmen to stand in several stores next to several point-of-sale machines. And now the coordinating criminal will order every one of those henchmen that they're going to send the NFC signal, that is the signal you use when you tap to pay. So a small signal is being sent from the mobile phone, and in this case, the criminal catches it and sends it to henchman A. Henchman A will now buy something from that store. And that store can be miles, dozens, or even hundreds of miles away from where the coordinating criminal is.
Now I'm going to break down how to protect yourself right now and what immediate steps that you should take if this ever happens to you or someone that you know. Number one, use an RFID blocking wallet or sleeve to put contactless credit cards or debit cards in at any time that you're out and about. Number two, turn off contactless on your cards where possible. Some bank issuers let you disable tap to pay via an app or you can request a non-contactless card. Number 3, use mobile wallets instead of physical cards like Apple Pay and Google Pay. They tokenize transactions. The merchant will never see your real card number, and tokens are far harder to exploit. Number 4, set transaction alerts. Enable push SMS for every transaction, even under $5. If you get an alert that you didn't trigger, you can act immediately. Number 5, don't store card numbers in random apps. Limit saved payment methods to reputable services that you actively use on a regular basis. Number 6, use two-factor authentication and strong passwords for banking apps. I know people don't like the two-factor authentication, but you have to treat your banking login like a top security system. Number 7, prefer front pocket carry for wallets and cards. It makes it harder for someone to get close to you without you noticing. Number 8, limit your balance exposure. Don't keep large sums in a checking account where possible. Move where you don't need the money to a savings account or a short-term hold. Now, if you think your debit card or credit card has been tapped, then listen, these are the steps that you want to take immediately, okay? Number 1, you want to freeze or lock the credit card or debit card immediately. Most banking apps will let you freeze a card instantly, so make sure you do that. Number 2, contact the bank or the card issuer, which means that you should call the number on the back of the card right away and tell them that the charge is not from you, that it's fraudulent. Ask them to cancel the card and issue a new one. Number 3, dispute the transaction. You want to start the dispute process with the card issuer. They'll investigate and they'll often provisionally credit your account. Number 4, change online banking passwords and app access. If they got access via deposited funds or account takeover tactics, change your passwords and securely log out of all of your sessions. If you don't know how to do this, I'm sure you can call your bank, as most banks have a technology department. Number 5, check for account locks or holds. Sometimes banks, they lock accounts when they detect suspicious activity, or if you're out of the country or something like that. Ask the representative what holds are in place and how to restore access. Number 6, report to the FTC or your country's Consumer Protection Agency. In the United States, you can file a report at identitytheft.gov and get an affidavit if needed. Number 7, report to local police if funds are large or account takeover has occurred. A police report helps with the bank disputes and insurance claims as well. Number 8, monitor your credit reports. Watch for new accounts that have been opened up in your name and consider a fraud alert if you suspect any identity theft. Ghost tapping is low effort for criminals and high cost for victims if you wait. Make sure you at least do the basics. Get an RFID sleeve or wallet. Turn on your transaction alerts, freeze your card, freeze your credit report if needed, and call your bank immediately if you see anything weird. You can also set up your accounts so one single scam can't lock you out of everything. I'll see you on the next video.